Have you ever thought about how self-pleasure changes as we get older? The truth is, masturbation can take on a whole new meaning in our later years, bringing comfort, connection, and even healing. But what happens when it stops being a healthy habit and becomes something more complicated? In this video, we'll explore the reality of masturbation in old age, from its positive effects to the emotional challenges that can come with it. Stick around until the end, where we'll talk about how finding balance can greatly improve your physical and emotional well-being. Now, let's get started. Masturbation, especially in older age, is a topic that's often misunderstood or avoided. But it's worth talking about because it can bring both joy and emotional challenges. For older adults, this practice is more than just a physical act. It's a way to connect with yourself, find comfort, and even reduce stress. As we age, our bodies go through changes. Hormones like testosterone and estrogen decrease, physical sensations shift, and the rhythms of desire evolve. But that doesn't mean pleasure disappears. Instead, it becomes more personal, more meaningful, and sometimes more profound. For many in their later years, self-pleasure can be a way to reconnect with their changing bodies. Without the pressures and expectations of youth, masturbation becomes an empowering act of self-care and rediscovery. It's a way to honor your body and embrace the idea that pleasure is a natural and fulfilling part of life, no matter your age. There are also plenty of benefits. Physically, regular self-pleasure helps maintain blood flow to the genital area, which is important for keeping tissues healthy and preventing issues that can arise from lack of use. Emotionally, it's a powerful way to release stress, reduce anxiety, and even lift your mood. Those feel-good hormones, endorphins, can help bring a sense of calm and happiness. In old age, masturbation can remind us that we're still vibrant, capable of joy, and deserving of personal satisfaction. It can also improve sleep, which is essential for staying healthy. The relaxation that comes afterward can help ease tension and lead to better rest. Beyond the physical benefits, masturbation offers a way to reconnect with yourself emotionally. Aging can sometimes make people feel vulnerable or disconnected from their bodies. But through self-pleasure, you can regain a sense of control and appreciation for your body. It's a chance to see yourself not as diminished by age, but as someone still capable of comfort, joy, and self-love. However, like anything, balance is key. Too much of a good thing can sometimes become a problem, and we'll explore that more as we continue. Let's talk about some of the downsides of excessive masturbation, especially as we age. While self-pleasure can be healthy and beneficial, overdoing it can lead to physical and emotional challenges that shouldn't be ignored. On the physical side, overstimulation of the genital nerves might seem harmless or even appealing at first. But over time, it can lead to discomfort or reduced sensitivity. This can create a frustrating cycle where someone needs more intense stimulation to feel the same level of pleasure, which can lead to dissatisfaction and even anxiety. But the bigger impact is often emotional, not physical. Many older adults turn to masturbation as a way to cope with feelings of loneliness, anxiety, or depression. As social connections change, family dynamics shift, and loved ones may no longer be around, life can feel quieter and lonelier. In these moments, masturbation can become a quick escape, a way to temporarily ease the sadness or isolation. The problem arises when it becomes the main or only source of comfort. Instead of helping, it can deepen emotional isolation, creating a cycle where the person feels even more disconnected from others. This can be especially harmful for older adults, as it often goes unnoticed by those around them. The more someone relies on self-stimulation to fill emotional gaps, the less likely they are to seek meaningful connections with others. While masturbation in moderation is healthy, if it replaces human interaction and emotional fulfillment, it can leave someone feeling more alone than ever. The key is balance. When practiced in a healthy way, self-pleasure can be empowering and healing, providing physical relief and emotional connection. But when it crosses into excess, it can lead to frustration, isolation, and a sense of dependency. Finding this balance is deeply personal and requires honesty, self-awareness, and self-compassion. For some, it's about recognizing when they're using masturbation as a substitute for companionship, affection, or emotional support and making an effort to reconnect with the world around them. Medical research supports the idea that masturbation itself isn't harmful when done in moderation. In fact, It has plenty of benefits for physical and emotional health. But when it becomes compulsive, it can have unintended effects. Physically, excessive self-stimulation can lead to fatigue, not just sexually but in overall energy levels. This can leave someone feeling too drained to engage in important daily activities, like exercise. Staying active is crucial for older adults. Physical activity supports mobility, strengthens muscles, and improves heart health. But if someone is overly focused on self-pleasure, it might sap the motivation needed to maintain an active and healthy lifestyle. This could lead to a more sedentary routine, increasing risks of heart disease, muscle loss, and reduced flexibility. On the emotional side, excessive masturbation can affect relationships. For older adults in long-term partnerships, it might start to replace shared intimacy. This can create emotional and physical distance between partners, leaving both feeling neglected or unsatisfied. Finding a healthy balance is key here. Masturbation shouldn't replace intimacy with a partner, it should complement it. This ensures it doesn't become a barrier to the loving connection that keeps relationships strong. If you've made it this far, thank you for sticking with me. Let me know you're still here by commenting 8 below. Your support helps me create content that resonates with you. Let's talk about another aspect of masturbation in old age, how it can sometimes bring up negative feelings, especially for those raised in environments where sexuality was seen as taboo or shameful. Many older adults carry these beliefs into their later years, which can create an internal struggle. For some, the pleasure they experience from masturbation might be immediately followed by guilt, shame, or remorse. This conflict, wanting the comfort of self-pleasure while feeling it's wrong, can take a toll on mental well-being. Over time, this emotional burden can lower self-esteem and even lead to feelings of loneliness or isolation. If this sounds familiar, know you're not alone. These feelings are common, especially for those who grew up in conservative or repressive cultures. But facing these emotions directly and working towards self-acceptance can be incredibly freeing. In conclusion, masturbation in old age isn't harmful when practiced in moderation. In fact, it offers many physical and emotional benefits. But it's important to stay mindful of potential challenges, especially for those in relationships. Finding a healthy balance ensures that self-pleasure remains a positive part of your life without becoming a source of disconnection or shame. As we age, self-awareness and self-compassion are essential for maintaining a balanced and fulfilling life. Sexuality, even in later years, is a natural, beautiful, and positive part of being human. It's a way to connect with your body, express yourself, and find emotional release. It's not something to feel guilty or ashamed about. That said, masturbation should complement your emotional and social connections, not replace them. If it starts becoming an emotional escape or feels like it's taking over other areas of your life, it might be time to reflect. Are you feeling lonely, anxious, or disconnected? If so, seeking out other forms of emotional support, like therapy, reconnecting with loved ones, or joining social activities, can help. Let's also clear up some common myths about masturbation in old age. There's no medical evidence that it causes harm to your body, accelerates aging, or leads to issues like prostate cancer or erectile dysfunction. These outdated beliefs have caused unnecessary fear for far too long. However, moderation is key. Overdoing it can lead to exhaustion or even a long-term decrease in libido. When self-pleasure becomes compulsive, it can leave you feeling drained or frustrated. When practiced with mindfulness, masturbation promotes blood circulation, keeps genital tissues healthy, and offers emotional relief during stressful or lonely times. It also helps you reconnect with your body, reminding you of your vitality and self-worth. But if it starts taking up too much of your time or becomes a crutch, it's worth exploring what might be driving that behavior. Are there underlying feelings of loneliness or stress? Addressing these through social interactions, hobbies, or physical activities like yoga or walking can restore balance. In summary, masturbation in old age is a normal and beneficial practice when done in moderation. It can be a source of physical and emotional fulfillment, contributing to mental clarity and sexual health. Just remember to keep a balance. Don't let it overshadow the meaningful connections and activities that truly enrich your life. Thank you for joining this important discussion. What's one thing you've learned today that you plan to put into practice? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue these meaningful conversations.